Okay, as sitting down during a class, Tom, an eight-year-old boy, was called out to read. As he began reading, he began stuttering, and he got quieter and quieter. So the teacher decided to help him out. As he finished reading, the teacher called on Jane, another student. As she began reading, she read perfectly clear. While Tom was hearing students mimicking him, when Jane finished reading, all she heard was nothing. She just heard the teacher saying, "Good job, Jane." Now, children that have trouble communicating with others might struggle with word choice, order, or sentence structure. Some of you might have siblings or even children of your own that might have the problem, but you guys don't know it yet. So why wouldn't you want to know about a disorder that your children could have? Some children that have any sort of communication disorder can get treated very differently, especially at school settings or anywhere else, by their peers, while a child that can read perfectly clear or speak perfectly clear is not judged. Okay, first I will talk about what is a communication disorder, then I'll go on to how it affects a child, and I'll continue with how a child can be helped. Okay, a communication disorder is an impairment in ability to receive and send or process and comprehend concepts, verbal or nonverbal, and graphic symbol systems. Such as these, like for example, the articulation disorder, which is an embodiment substitutional of sounds for another, slurring or speech or instant speech. Or the frequency disorder, which is the interruption in flow of speaking characterized by a typical rate, rhythm, and repetition in sound symbols, words, and or phrases. Or the voice disorder, which is kids or people having a high-pitched voice or a different volume tone, which is inappropriate for the individual's age or sex. Okay, now I'm going to move on to talk about how a language disorder impairment affects children as well, such as the phonology, which is a sound system of language and rules that govern sounds of combinations, or a morphology, which is a system that governs structure of words and construction of the word forms, or a syntax, which is governs order and combination words to form a sentence. So according to the Children's Hospital at St. Jude's in 2019, doctors researched that some signs might be of kids that are having difficulties with communicating with others might be not smiling too much, or interacting less with others, saying few words, or having trouble reading or writing, and not being able to put a sentence together. That's why a speech pathologist is recommended, because they help with that. Now, according to the American Speech Language Hearing Society, researchers in 1994 did a questionnaire about children that were being bullied at school because of their stuttering from ages 7 to 15. it was found out that about 59% of them were being bullied. Now to finish off, I'm gonna go back to my main points, which were what is a communication disorder, how it affects children, and how could they be helped. So according to the American Speech Hearing Association, children were being bullied about 9%, which then raised up to 35%. So why sit here today while some young kid at school is getting bullied by other students when you can help that out by helping them go to speech